Okay, I'm going to show you how to edit your dimension styles. So, like I just talked about in the first dimension style video, how to create a dimension style. So we went up here to linear and clicked on or hovered over here, came up here and clicked, and then hovered here again and clicked here. So you can see here I have some dimensions and I don't have the ticks and so forth. If I zoomed right in, they're probably there, but they're very small. So what I need to do is I need to modify or edit this. So what I'm going to do is come up to this little arrow here, and it comes up with this Dimension Styles Manager. So you can see that I'm in standard. I want to change that to 1 to 50. And you see, you've just seen that that whole dimension style changed completely. Then I want to come over here to modify, and you can see that there's a whole lot of different tabs here. So I'm able to change the dimension lines here, put them in the layer and create the line layer type, etc. So if I clicked on this here, you'd be able to see it should be by layer there. They're all by layer, etc. That's all been set. Extend by beyond ticks is 75, baseline spacing is 75. I'm not going to. You can play with this. It will change on your computer. So these are areas that you can change here. Extend beyond dimension lines. I'm going to leave that as 75. Also, I'm not ticking this fixed length box. Then I can go up here to arrows and symbols. Some of you might have it on architectural. Architectural, you'll see, is a thicker line. So I'm going to leave that as architectural. I'm going to have a right angle here, leader. The arrow size is 125. The center marks is a mark. Leave all that as it is. And then I'm going to come up here to text. And you're going to see that I've got a text style. I can actually choose the text styles here, and I'm going to leave it as Arial. I'm going to I'm able to change the height here. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to change this height to 150. For instance, I'm going to leave the text placement as above, horizontal, vertical, centered, and view direction left to right. I'm going to always leave the text alignment as aligned with dimension lines, so it's always aligned with it. Fit here, the overall scale. Here it's just as text placement beside the dimension line. I'm going to leave it as this here. I leave all that there. Like I say, you can play with this. Units, just to show you the window. It's in decimal here. Leaving it in decimal. And then what I'm going to click is OK. It comes back to this window here. I'm going to set current, and then I'm going to close. And then what I'm going to do is just get rid of that there, delete, and I'm going to create some dimensions again. Oh, for some reason I've got that happening. So you can see I have my dimension line there. The dimension there could be the actual text height could be too large, so I could go back in here, I could go back to modify, I could go to text here, text height, and I might just change that to 100 and click OK and set current and close, and you can see that it changed the height there. So this is where you want to edit your dimension lines and heights, etc.